I don't give a shit if I'm in San Jose or if I was in Pakistan. Them motherfucking Asians can't drive me though. Pakistani Asians. Them Punjab motherfuckers will run you down. Are you ready, Ms.Arkansas?
Yeah.
All right, she's performed at the Ontario Improv, the San Jose Improv, the Pasadena Ice House, the Hollywood Laugh Factory, the Hollywood Comedy Store, the Purple Onion, the John Levin's Comedy Room. And she's starring in my own show, or your own show, I don't know, somebody's own show. Her own show, October 17th, Black Rep in Berkeley. So give it up for Ms.Arkansas.
I'm working 40 hours, 6 long days, and I'm highly embarrassed every time I get my pay. They working everybody, working poor folk down to the death. And when I pay my rent card note, I ain't got a damn thing left. Ain't that a bitch? Yes it is. Them hoes been talking shit, y'all. Listen. They got me wondering which is which. I might as well go town and smack a bitch. Ain't that a bitch? Yes it is. Now ain't that a bitch? Now let me tell y'all about some more of my qualifications. I be everywhere doing karaoke. I even do comedy. I took a course in business and I speak a little Japanese. You want some? Let me clear some shit up first, okay? Nothing against you girls over there, but I am stricken dicky. I'm getting one tatted on my jaw, so every time I think about sucking one, I can lick my jaw. I tried to play with myself one time, you know, it was good while it was good, but then when I got through, I said, shit. I ain't want to eat out my hand, didn't want to cook, didn't want to fuck with the refrigerator. Now I know how to call a motherfucker come play with me. But now that's out the way, where I want to start. Boom. Sister, when I lived in St. Louis, Missouri, I was going to buy me some big titties like yours. But they wanted $5,000 and $10,000. I say, damn, I got to buy one titty at a time. But when I moved to California, I found me some titties for $29.99. And I found these to be earmuffs in the wintertime. Put that bitch right back in. I'm gonna ask you to wink your eye for me if you smoke weed. They said keeping up noise, let people in your business. Okay, I see you. I see you. I don't smoke for recreational use. I smoke because I have migraine headaches. And I have them all the time. And I'm having one right now. But I was so high, y'all, I was sitting at a blinking red light waiting for it to change. Strong woman. This lady pulled up behind me and hollered out her car, bitch, go! I hollered back at her, bitch, you run the light. I ain't in no hurry. My nephew, he smoked so much weed, his baby mama stabbed him in his neck. And don't you know weed smoke came out before the blood? I was siping that shit like gas. I was so high when the paramedics got there, they said, man, what happened to him? I said, shit, ask him. My little nephew, he 5 years old, he had diarrhea real bad. So he called my sister in the bathroom. He said, Mama, I need some Viagra. She said, some what? Some Viagra. She said, boy, what you gonna do with some Viagra? He said, it'll make my shit hard one. I was over a friend's house the other day. She was in there cooking. Her son came home from school. He walked in with his head down. She said, boy, come here. Hold your head up. What's wrong with your eye? He said, this boy at school hit me in it. She said, for what? He called me gay. And you didn't hit his ass back? No, ma'am. Why not? He was cute. When I lived in Texas, me and a friend was out walking. She saw about 50 guys. She looked at me. She said, girl, we get ready to make some money. I said, girl, what is you talking about now? She said, girl, I smell some dick in the air. I looked at her and said, stupid bitch, I just burped. When I lived in the desert between Vegas and LA, it was so hot in that desert. A friend came out to visit me. Me and her went to get something to eat, messed up, and ran out of gas. Hey, excuse me. Hey, brother, can you put something in her mouth? Cause I already know she can keep talking with one of them in her mouth. But as I was saying, I ain't gonna mess with you, sister. But as I was saying, I was living out in the desert by Victorville, you know, between Vegas and LA. It was so hot. So a friend came out to visit me. Me and her went to get something to eat. We messed up and ran out of gas. What shit in that desert but me, her, and them flies. So we walking. I got hot. I took my bra off. She said, girl, what you take your bra off? I said, shit, I'm hot. I'm trying to cool off. So we walking and eating. I looked over there, that heifer had took her panties off. I said, girl, what you take your panties off for? She said, shit, to keep them flies off my food. By round of applause, how many of you all have kids? By round of applause, how many of y'all already rid of them? My son failed in 8th grade, and when school got ready to start back, don't you know he had the nerves, or should I say the audacity to ask me? He said, mama, you gonna buy me some new school clothes when school start? I looked at him, I said, bastard, you got to repeat the 9th grade, repeat them damn school clothes. The principal called me, he said, Ms.Arkansas, I can send him home for the remaining of the year, but I'm gonna send him home for 3 days. I said, send him home. When he got home, I beat his ass like they did that man out here. What's his name? Hell no, Mel Gibson on the Passion of Christ. His arms all whipped up. He came showing it to me. I said, you have 3 days to heal. I called my sister. She in church. She said, girl, you wrong. I said, honey, I ain't wrong. I know the good book too, and the good book says, do not spare the rod. I could have beat his ass with a curling iron rod, a fishing rod, a curtain rod, a tire iron rod. I could have went to the hood and got me a Negro nickname rod to beat his ass. They said that old apple don't fall far from the tree, y'all. I was a bad kid too, but my badness was different. I used to like to hear my parents do it. One night I heard my dad ask my mama, he said, honey, can I get me one in your ear? She said, no, baby, I might go deaf. He got mad. He said, I've been coming in your damn mouth for over 50-something years. Your ass been swallowing and you still talking. He was a big dude before he passed away. My mama was there watching me going up and down, up and down. So the next morning I asked her, I said, Mama, what was you doing to Daddy when you was going up and down, up and down? She said, baby, your daddy got a lot of air in him and I was pumping it out of him. I said, Mama, that ain't gonna do no good because every time you pump it out of him, that lady next door will blow it back up. She said, where that bitch at? Latest Halloween getting ready to come. Don't do like I did. Me and my guy was invited to a Halloween party last year. He left money at home. He said, baby, go get me something. So I went to the mall and I got Batman. I took it back home. He didn't want to be Batman. So I done went back and got Superman. He don't want to be Superman. Now I'm mad as hell all this ride. I stopped at Walmart, got me 3 big white buttons and a big white belt. I took it home and laid it out on the bed. He got his ass out the shower. He said, honey, what is that? I said, you could take them 3 big white buttons and put them down your chest and be a domino. Or you can wrap that big white belt around your ass and be Oreo. So, I ended up up going to the party by myself. But there was some Batmans and Spider-Mans in that motherfucker. By round of applause, how many cougars in the house? I found out I am not a cougar, I am a jaguar. I like them real old. I had one guy so old he passed away, I had him cremated. I took his ashes outside and started playing in them. I say, honey, remember that diamond ring you promised me? I bought that with your insurance money. Remember that car you promised me? I also got that with your insurance money. And remember that blowjob I promised you? Here it is. Fellas, by round of applause, how many of y'all want a dick sucker? He said, woo! Shit, I was gonna ask which color. No, not on these. By round of applause, how many people have AIDS? By round of applause, how many people have AIDS? Let me see what kind I have. Band-Aid, Medicaid, First Aid, and black people favorite, some red Kool-Aid. Give it up for me, I went to entertain our troops. Shit, on the internet. Before I go, this is a special request. So I gotta do this for my two young ladies right here. Rose Royce did it their way. Mary J. Blige did it her way. And Ms.Arkansas back at the Britannia Arms downtown San Jose getting ready to do it her way. Push play, DJ. Time on my hands since you've been away, boy. I ain't got no plans. No. Remix. And the sound of the rain when I bust your window pane. You're slowly driving me insane. Sing, girl. Since you've been gone, everything's going wrong. Why you had to tell a damn lie? Look what you done to me. I can't stop these Negroes from running in and out of my house. Oh, baby. And that's my time. I love y'all and thank
I need to get a copy of that so when I walk in my house every day I can just play it. I'm gonna get in trouble for that one, sorry.
She can play it too, buddy. She can play it.
Yeah. There's way too many people in this house that know me. Bro, I'm gonna stop inviting y'all motherfuckers. I need to give it up for the lesbian crew over there. I call them the holy pack of lesbians. Because all I know how to do is burn holes in girls' drawers. I'm just saying, listen, you know what I'm saying. I learned a lot from y'all. Cool. Alright, so. Are you guys ready for your next comedian? Give us a yeah.